I knew I was caught the moment my husband handed Ryan the jewelry tray. Not because of what he said, because of what he didn't. He never looked at me. He looked at the man I'd been sleeping with for over a year and smiled. "Go ahead," he said. "You know her taste?" The saleswoman laughed. Everyone else smiled. Only Ryan and I understood there wasn't a single safe choice. The anniversary trip had been Noah's surprise. 10 years of marriage. He'd booked a weekend in the city, a luxury hotel, dinner reservations, Broadway tickets. Everything felt thoughtful, romantic, like maybe we'd finally found our way back to each other. Looking back, I think he planned every minute. Ryan wasn't supposed to be there. At least that's what I believed. He worked for an architecture firm partnering with my company. Our affair had lasted 15 months. Business lunches became late meetings. Late meetings became hotel rooms. Eventually, it stopped feeling like cheating. It felt like another life. Noah never questioned me, never searched my phone, never asked why Ryan's name kept coming up. I thought he'd accepted the long hours. Now I know he'd accepted something else entirely. Saturday afternoon, Noah suggested we visit a jewelry store. "I've been thinking," he said. 10 years deserves something special. I smiled. The guilt hit harder than usual, because despite everything, he was still trying. Or so I thought. The jewelry store overlooked the river. Bright glass cases, soft music. Champagne offered at the door. The kind of place where people celebrated milestones, not endings. A consultant greeted us warmly. "So, what are we shopping for today?" Noah smiled. "I'd like to upgrade my wife's wedding ring." The woman beamed. "Congratulations." She placed several velvet trays on the counter. Diamonds, emeralds, vintage settings, modern bands. Everything sparkled under the lights. I reached toward one. Noah gently stopped me. "Not yet." He turned toward the entrance. "Perfect timing." I frowned. Ryan walked inside. My heart stopped. He looked just as confused. "Noah?" Noah waved him over. "I'm glad you made it." The consultant assumed they were friends. Why wouldn't she? They shook hands, smiled, made small talk. Only Ryan and I knew every second felt like standing on broken glass. Noah looked at the consultant. "Would you mind showing him the rings too?" She smiled. "Of course." Ryan laughed nervously. "I think you've got the wrong guy." Noah shook his head. "No. I think you're exactly the right guy." The room suddenly felt smaller. Noah slid one velvet tray toward Ryan. "Go ahead." "Pick the one Claire would love." Silence. Not around us. Inside us. Ryan looked at me, looking for help. There wasn't any. The consultant laughed. "Oh, this is sweet. Getting a second opinion." Noah smiled politely. "I trust his judgment." Those words hurt more than any accusation could have. Ryan slowly looked down at the rings. He hesitated, then reached toward a simple oval diamond with a thin platinum band. My favorite, exactly the one I'd been staring at. He stopped, pulled his hand back, then chose another ring instead. A larger square-cut diamond, something flashy. Expensive, beautiful, but not me. Noah noticed immediately. "Interesting." Ryan forced a laugh. "Just seems like something she'd like." Noah nodded. "Really?" Another pause. "I thought she'd choose the oval." Ryan looked up too quickly. "So did I." The words escaped before he could stop them. Silence. Absolute silence. The consultant blinked. My hands started shaking. Ryan realized what he'd said. Too late. Noah simply smiled. "I know." Nobody spoke. The consultant quietly stepped away, pretending to organize another display. giving us privacy she didn't understand we needed. When did you find out? I whispered. Noah answered without emotion. Last October. 10 months. 10 months of holidays, vacations, date nights, family dinners. 10 months of him knowing. Every memory shifted. The patience, the kindness, the gifts. He wasn't rebuilding our marriage. He was quietly finishing it. Ryan stepped backward. I should leave. Noah nodded. I think that's probably best. Ryan didn't argue, didn't apologize, didn't even look at me. He walked out of the jewelry store without another word. The consultant returned carefully. I'm sorry. Noah smiled politely. It's not your fault. He thanked her for her time, closed the velvet tray, and stood. We walked out together. Neither of us spoke during the drive back to the hotel. That evening after dinner, Noah placed a small envelope on the nightstand. Divorce papers, already signed, already organized, already waiting. I stared at them for a long time before finally asking, why the ring? Noah looked out the hotel window toward the city lights. Because rings are promises. I said nothing. He continued. I wanted to see which promise he remembered. A long silence filled the room. If he'd picked the wrong ring, he would have proven he didn't know you. He looked at me. If he'd picked the right one, he would have proven he knew you too well. Another pause. There wasn't a choice that protected either of you. He picked up his suitcase, walked toward the door, then stopped. Without turning around, he quietly said, I stopped caring about the ring months ago. Another pause. I just wanted to know who you'd already given it to. The door closed behind him. I still think about that jewelry store sometimes. The velvet trays, the bright lights, the diamonds. Not because I lost the ring, not because I lost my marriage, not even because Ryan walked away. The worst part was realizing my husband never asked another man to choose a piece of jewelry. He asked him to reveal which promises I'd already broken. And the moment Ryan reached for the ring I would have chosen, we both forgot the one thing we'd been trying to protect. Neither of us had ever been hiding from the truth. We'd only been delaying the moment it finally caught up with us.